Oh, man, oh man, oh man. What's going on, my brothers and sisters? I hope you guys are having a magnificent Sunday today. I do think I'm gonna upload this video today. I need to. But yeah, man. I guess this is gonna be like a channel update in a sense. Maybe even mixed in with like, I don't know. I don't know what this video is going to be. I'm gonna just let this video be whatever it wants to be. Like, I really don't know, but I think it's going to be kind of like a channel update, you know, things about, you know, me that's going on, things about the channel that's going on, things about the future that's going on. Right. Stuff like that. It's currently 5:32 in the morning as I'm recording this junk. But, you know, I'm like, listen, I've been sleeping a lot lately, getting good sleep, and just trying to, I guess, look over some things in my life that I want to change, and just do different things. So yeah, I haven't uploaded a video in like 2 weeks now. That in YouTube terms and just social media terms is like you being gone for like 6 months, but I really needed a break, so I had took a mini break, because I had a family reunion maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I had went to Georgia for like 4 days. I really needed that junk, bro. I really did. Like, it rejuvenated me. It made me feel more happy. And when I came back on Twitch, and YouTube, I did feel like I had this new energy about me and stuff like that. But 4 days wasn't enough. It wasn't enough, because like after that, I was like, I started to like feel drained again. I'm like, yo, I think I need another break. So, I for these past like maybe week and a half now, I took another break, like away from Twitch, away from YouTube, and I needed it, man. Honestly, I feel like I need more time, to be honest. Like, if I could take like a month or two break, like on like my Corey Kenshin, like take 9 months off and come back and be like, hey guys, I sure would do it. I promise you I would. The only difference is I'm not a millionaire. People have been sending me news about, of course, freaking Xbox. Freaking the whole Perfect Dark thing and how that game got canceled. Like, what? Literally one of the few Xbox games that I was looking forward to. Not only got canceled, the whole initiative got shut down. So it was like typical freaking Xbox, but it's not like PlayStation is doing that much better. Like, let's be honest, but whatever with that, I'm slowly trying to get back into this internet stuff, because when I truly do return, I want to actually have fun again. I want to be hungry again, and I want to be more motivated and more like on my grind than I ever have before, or than I have been in a very long time. So I'm trying to ease my way back into this junk. Also, as you guys know, this is my first place, and the whole experience with having, I might do a video on this junk, because I got a lot of like viewers that are my age, or in their mid-20s and up, and they trying to get their first place, and they be like asking me stuff like, yo, how did, and I'll be like, listen, there's a lot of, I might do a separate vid on that, because this whole experience with me having my first place, it's been nothing like what I thought it would be. This dog, I have spent more time crying, and I'm talking about not like just like crying, I'm talking about ugly crying in this damn place, and like being in like a trance-like state, like just freaking lost in my thoughts, more so than I ever have been in life. More so than I swear. And it's like I was going through this loop of thoughts like, yo, how is it possible that I've gotten my first place by doing what I love to do for a living? I literally wake up and essentially I play games for a living. I play games for a living. I give my opinions on things for a living, and I've been able to do this for literally half my life. And it's like, how am I so unhappy, and like, why am I so like just almost, I wouldn't say ungrateful, but just like, I felt like at one point I just wasn't, I felt guilty for like feeling unhappy when I know so other many people in the world got it like way worse. And I'm like, yo, how have I put myself in this position? And like, I've reached this new milestone of me being able to get my first place by doing what I love to do, and I'm still not happy. Even recently I found out like, yo, I think I am kind of getting like a little lonely in like a way, you know, because I would realize when like people would come over, I would get more kind of like upbeat, and just having like other people like around me and just not being trapped in like my own thoughts would help me. Because when I'm here alone, I always have to turn on like the TV or something, or just have something playing in the background so I don't enter this trance-like state again and start just being like lost in my freaking thoughts, and I'm literally just like paralyzed, just like wrapped in my thoughts. My mom just came over like recently, and it's like it's tough as sometimes as it is to have her around just with the energy that she brings. She came over like 2 or 3 days ago, and I'm like, yo, like I actually like need my mom here. I was enjoying her company. When friends would come over, I'm like, yo, like maybe I do need more people around me, but at the same time, like I'm kind of an introvert. I like when people are around me, but after like a certain time, get away from me. I don't want no, like I like being in my own space. I really do. I love having my own place. I love being in my own space. I love being able to walk ball booty naked around my own place, dick just slinging around, and just go into the kitchen and just open up the fridge and like, what am I eating today? Like, I love that stuff. But at the same time, it's like, I needed balance, and you know, so I've been inviting more people over because it's just something that I need. The whole and I talked briefly about this, you know, but Twitch, it was more so on the Twitch side. She never made it to the YouTube. She never made it to the YouTube side, and I don't want to spend too much time on this because one is not really important to this video, and two, me and her are still on good terms, so I have no like ill will or like bad feelings about nothing really. This like relationship that I was in, it became somewhat public, which, as you guys know, I'm a very private person. It became somewhat public, but more so on the Twitch side, and it got really annoying to me, and it was just like, oh my God. It was a lot of stuff like going on. Tip for everybody out there, and it's like, I tried my hardest. I tried my hardest, but if you get in a relationship, keep that junk off of social media. Also, I've been having serious content creation burnout, you know, which led into me like needing this break. But I feel like I've never had I've had burnouts in like the past, but this burnout was different. Again, when I was like almost in a trance-like state, being like trapped in my own thoughts. But then when I would like get on Twitch and live stream, and then my community would like come in, and like my Twitch community and YouTube community are like damn near night and day. Like it's two different things. So I would get on Twitch, and it's like I would always be like crying or like kind of in like a depressed mood. And it was because stuff that was going on behind the scenes, but also I was having like content creation burnout, and suckers people kept on some people kept on asking me like, damn, every time you would get on stream, you crying. You crying. And I feel like a lot of content creators, rather you do YouTube or you stream, whatever, you reach this point a multitude of times. And it for me, it's just crazy that I still be having these feelings, and I've been doing this junk literally for half my life. So one, I'm experiencing like content creation burnout, to where it's like I've been doing this junk for so long, and it's like sometimes I feel like I can't like really step away and take a break, because not only do I do this for a living, I just got this place, and it's like I have to do this now in order to like pay bills. And shout out to Ricky, 3MG, and Chase. I was having a I was having a talk with them like maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and I was like talking about, you know, just content creation, because they've been doing this junk for as long as I have. And I'm like, man, like, yo, I just got this place, and it's like, bro, I don't even feel like making content. Like, it just feels like more of a chore than it ever has been. I'm not enjoying like uploading like that and recording YouTube vids. I'm not really enjoying streaming like that. And Chase Money was like, excuse my language, because I don't really like to curse. He was like, shit, you better hop on that motherfucking stream. You better hop on that stream and pay these bills. I'm like, bro, I don't want to do this no more. But shout out to Ricky and Chase, because, you know, they're like OGs on this YouTube stuff. They've been doing this junk as long as I have. So they knew what I was talking about, and we had like a long conversation of just about doing this stuff like as a full-time thing. And it does wear on you mentally, but also I'm just wowed by the fact that, bro, literally I've been second guessing myself like recently. Like, as long as I've been doing this, I still get thoughts of like, yo, am I good enough for this? Like, I be, you know, you get, you know, sometimes, you know, and I know not to do this, but it's kind of like a innately in us sometimes to compare ourselves to others. So then you start comparing yourself to this person or that person. You get trapped in the numbers and stuff like that. Like, oh, I'm here, but I wish I could be here. You know, it was like that stuff, and I already know how to deal with this stuff, but it still creeps back in your mind. You just have to remind yourself, hey, stop doing that. You know. But so it was stuff like that, and like I'm literally getting on camera, and it's like sometimes I don't even know what to say, like outside of like, you know, this vid right here, like behind the scenes when I be recording stuff, sometimes I be feeling like I'm not good enough to do this junk. Or like, you know, this vid sucks, or like, why are people even like or like, why will people watch me? And I've been doing this junk literally for half my life. I made a living doing this junk, but I still have thoughts like I'm not good enough to do this. I be going out. Literally recently, I met a viewer at Dunkin' Donuts. He was like, yo, I've been watching you for like this, and he wanted to get a picture, but it was too busy, so I'm like, I can't. And I just like walked out. Then I freaking rented a car recently, and literally when I went to the place, he was like, yo, Gabe. And I'm just like, yo, why am I seeing like all of a sudden like multiple viewers like here and there? It was like, this has happened for the past few months. I've met a viewer just randomly at least twice every month for like the past 3 or 4 months. And it's like, people be, you know, sending me messages on Discord or to my email saying how much I like helped them and how much I inspired them to do whatever they like doing now. And bro, sometimes I be feeling like I'm not even good enough to do this junk. I be second guessing myself, and it's like I've been trapped in that like thought pattern recently of like, yo, why do I feel like this? Like, why do I feel like, despite me doing this on a semi-successful, you know, level to where I'm able to do this like full time, why do I feel like I'm not good enough no more to do it? So it was like, it was that stuff mixed in with it is that stuff mixed in with content creation burnout and feeling like I really can't take a needed long break away from this junk because I just don't got the money to do it like that. But knowing the fact that I do need it. And this is another thing that I have to ask y'all, because I'm really kind of at a crossroads with this. This is a gaming channel. The Gamer 2323. Hello, my brothers and sisters. You are now watching the. It don't even sound right saying that. No. You are now watching the Gamer 2323. So just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, my chicken popcorn. I forgot. It's almost 6 in the morning. I don't want none of my neighbors, especially my neighbor on this side, because they real cool, coming to my house like, hey, Darky, you got to keep it down. I don't need none of that right now. But yeah, I am a gaming channel. But dog, this is where I need y'all. I just need y'all feedback. You know, I do off-topic stuff here and there, but bro, lately I've been thinking like, I don't know what I need. Do I need to rebrand or something? Because it's like, gaming, I still love gaming. Of course, when like games come out that actually interest me, I like talking about them. But I'll be like, I still be watching a lot of like, you know, the old gaming channels, you know, that we all used to watch like back in the day, and like all the channels that like report on like the gaming news and stuff like that. And I'll be like watching this stuff, and I see the fanboy war stuff going on with ponies and Xboxes, and it's fun to talk about like sometimes, but when I be watching these channels, I be like, yo, y'all still like talking about this? Like, y'all still get hyped over like fanboy war, like console war stuff? Y'all still like making, again, I'll make my little Xbox jokes and like the ponies and the Nintendo drones and stuff like here and there when it's like necessary. But for the people that do this joke on a daily basis and they like reporting on this game that they really don't care about and they never going to play, but because it's trending, they talk about it, or they talk about this and talk about that. I just be like, bro, I don't like gaming enough to report on all this gaming news anymore. I don't. And it's not the fact that I don't like gaming. It's just most of the gaming news that come out, I don't be interested in talking about this junk. I don't. And it's like, I'm a gaming channel, so sometimes when something comes out, you know, it would benefit me if I was to talk about like certain stuff. And I was about to make a video. On the whole Perfect Dark, situation being canceled and stuff like that. And I was in front of the camera, and again, I went into that trance-like state, like, I don't want to do this. Why am I doing this? I literally like was about to record. I'm like, bro, I don't really care on that level. And it's like, I could like kind of get on camera and still like talk about certain stuff and like pretend to care. But what I've been going through recently, I just could not do it. And it's like, I don't know if I need a second channel. Because people have been saying this junk for years, like, yo, gamer, start a second channel so you could do this, do that, and then you can have 2 revenues and stuff like that. And I've thought about it, but at the same time, like, I did YouTube at one point was called YouTube Broadcast Yourself. Like, they always used to have that broadcast yourself thing, like, right under YouTube. And I just feel like in the place content creation is today, you have a lot of people that are just following trends, that are just following what's, you know, what gets views, what gets, you know, traffic. You know, they all doing the same thing, you know, when it comes to gaming, or when it comes to, you know, sports, or when it comes to like drama, or when it comes to IRL content, or when it comes to red pill content. Like, it's all the same junk. Like, people are doing the same stuff in like in like these different fields. And it's like, I just be feeling like there's just a bunch of us just faking it on YouTube. And like, no like shade to no one out there, bro. If you getting money, if you grinding, if you get into this paper, if you get into the bag, brother, sister, do what you have to do. But if you're a content creator, we all feel this at some point. Like, we're kind of following a trend of like what is the meta right now, and I've been feeling like that recently. Like, yo, I don't want to do this no more. Like, I don't want to care about like how many views I'm getting on this vid, or like what thumbnail I have to upload for this, or like, oh, I should talk about this game today, but I really want to talk about some life topic. I just literally want to upload whatever the hell I feel like and be happy. And I really feel like that is the point in content creation that I've reached. I just want to literally do me. Like, I just want to really broadcast myself. And I don't know what that means for this channel. I don't know if that means that this channel is gonna I mean, I'm still always like upload gaming videos, but I've been kind of salsa dancing with the idea of making a second channel, because you know you do still have to be strategic about this junk. I don't want to just start to upload whatever the hell I feel like and then this channel completely dies. I've seen that happen to many people. I've seen it happen. So it's like, you gotta still be like strategic about this junk, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to feel enslaved to content anymore. I don't want to feel like I have to do this, or I have to do that, or I have to do this, or I have to do that. Why does I just feel like this junk should not feel like a job. It should feel fun. And I just feel like recently it just feels way too like you have to follow the herd of sheep. You got to do this in order to get successful. You got to do this. I've been doing this junk far too long to be feeling like the way that I've been feeling recently. So yeah, it has been a culmination of things that I've been going through, dog. Mentally, this has been the most challenging year of my life. It really has been. Like, dog, the stuff I've been going through that I still can't even really share with y'all, because you know I don't want to, like, you know, it's just too much to get into. Like I could make this a 5-hour long video. I really could, but you know, I've been going through a lot mentally, and it's just like, man, I'm trying to just get back into my energy, like me focusing just on me, worried about me. I just had a talk with, you know, some friends and family, and I like broke down in front of them, and then they all like hugged me, and they was like wrapped around. I'm just like, yo, what is this? Like, what is it? Like, just the support that I have been getting like behind the scenes has definitely helped. But you know, at the end of the day, we all going through something. Like, people be like, people be reaching out to me, like asking for advice, and I be like, listen, I need advice right now. I need advice. Like, everybody is going through something, you know, and that don't help neither, because dog, the state of the world right now, that's why I'm so glad I'm not on like certain social media like sites no more, especially like Twitter. As addicting as Twitter was, there's just, with all the stuff that's going on in the world and just the energy that is in the world right now, dog, if you ain't protecting your mental peace more so than ever before, oh, you can really get lost in just the demonic energy of the world right now. You really can. So it's very important to like be at peace with who you are and not allowing certain energies to like get into your space, because it doesn't help when you already got stuff that's stressing you the hell out. It really don't. You know, so but yeah, I mean, that's what's been going on with me. That's where I've been. I just needed to put a video out because, you know, I know how this content thing works. If you don't upload, like, you know, consistently, or if you take too long of a break, you start to have fears like, oh man, if I don't upload, like suckers is gonna forget about me, or like I gotta upload something, I got to. Like, it really, it's such a, it's the pros and cons. We all got pros and cons of, you know, things that we do for a job, whatever, stuff like that. But I feel like I needed to upload something because, you know, people have been asking, you know, like, oh, like, how come you ain't been uploading, bro? You ain't uploading nothing about the perfect dark jump. Like, well, like, you ain't, even the gaming reviews, I ain't been doing the game reviews like I used to do, like, back in, like, is it worth now the 80 bones. Is it what, like, I need to get back to all that stuff, but in order for me to get back to that, I have to mentally get back to a place that I was at before, that it's very hard to reach in my, like, true adult grown ass man years, you know. So yeah, that's what I've been going through. That's what I've been going through. You know, and I would definitely like some feedback, especially on the whole, like, you know, do you guys think I should start a second channel and stuff like that? I already got Cooking with the Game of Part 3. At some point, I'm recording. Wait, I thought my camera was getting. Wait, was it getting blurry? But Cooking with the Game of Part 3 is coming at some point. You suckers just ain't gonna know when. Okay. right. It's coming. But, you know, I got so many video ideas I got, like, written down, but it's like, I'm in a state of paralysis right now. And I feel like it's because I'm overthinking content creation, and more importantly, I'm overthinking myself, which is, you know, a whole another different thing. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing okay. I need to get back onto these YouTube streams as well, because I want to, like, kind of lock back in with my YouTube crowd. Like, mostly when I stream on Twitch, but I need to start streaming on YouTube as well. So don't get it twisted. This ain't me, like, walking away from this junk or nothing like that. I just know that I need a break. You know, I probably need more time away, but I need to get back into this junk because the bills ain't gonna stop coming, you know? And also, like, I just want to get back to a place to where I'm really having fun with this junk, and I'm more hungry and motivated than I ever have been. And I'm just doing me and not worried about what everyone else is doing. That is my ultimate goal right now, and just being happy with whatever the hell I feel like doing in every aspect of my life, and having balance to my life. That is my, like, ultimate goal for the rest of this year, you know. But yeah, if you guys watch this video, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the people that have been reaching out to a brother and all that stuff. You know who you are. I love all you suckers. And yeah, I will catch you guys in my next video. More content coming soon. And yeah, till next time, catch y'all suckers later.